Hello and welcome back. In this video series, I'm talking about how to become a good, confident English speaker. And in this video, I'm going to start to look at some of the psychological theories behind why having an alter ego can help you to become a good, confident English speaker. But before I do that, let me do a summary of the lessons so far. In lesson 1, I talked about how to build your confidence and how using good quality media can help you to do that. This is a very, very important step. That's in lesson 1. In lesson 2, I introduced the concept of the alter ego character and what it is, and how you can use it to get those difficult tasks in life done, including how to become a good, confident English speaker. In lesson 3, I talked about how you can create your alter ego character and use it to start shifting your mindset, to start gaining more confidence, to start achieving success with those difficult tasks. Being a good English speaker is difficult for some people, so using an alter ego can help you to overcome this, help you achieve this difficult task. Now let's jump into lesson 4. Why does the alter ego method work? Let's talk about some of the psychological theories behind the mechanism, behind why it actually works. There are some related findings and psychological theories that help us to explain why the alter ego method works. And in this lesson, I'm going to summarize the main ones. In psychology, there is a practice known as psychological priming, which has been proven, which has been shown to help people prepare for tasks based on previous actions and experiences. For example, if you go to a supermarket to buy apples and they look healthy and beautiful, then you automatically, naturally expect them to taste good. So you don't test them in the supermarket, you don't taste them in the supermarket, you buy them, take them home, thinking that they're going to taste good based on their appearance. So when you get home, you take a very big, enthusiastic bite out of them, thinking that they're going to be lovely and delicious. You have been primed to believe that apples that look that way are naturally going to taste good. If you want to become a good, confident English speaker fast, then recording yourself in good quality media and positively reviewing it will prime you for the next time you speak. It will give you more confidence to speak more fluently, you become more relaxed, and you will remember your vocabulary more easily when you're speaking. We all know how difficult it is when you are learning a language and you're trying to remember words when you are in the situation. The more relaxed you are, the more confident you are, the easier things will flow. The easier your speech will flow, your vocabulary will flow. Looking back on good quality media gives you the ability, the opportunity to say to yourself, yes, I can. Gives you the opportunity to give yourself a pat on the back to say, well done. When you do something good, if you pick anything positive from what you did, what you recorded, you can use that to boost your confidence and prime yourself for the next time you speak. So remember, having good quality media gives you the opportunity to have something positive to focus on. Very important. The concept of priming also suggests that our behavior can be influenced by small stimuli. What does this mean? It means that our behavior can be influenced, changed by small changes, small things in our environment. Things like a sound, a gesture from someone, a touch, a spoken word, any kind of signal. What this means is we can use psychological priming to trigger us into action, to make us jump into our characters, our alter ego characters, to go out there and get that task, job done. Let me give you an example. Going back again to the Beyonce Knowles story I told you in the previous lesson. Now let's extend on this a little more. During an interview with Oprah Winfrey, she said these words: "Usually, when I heard the chords, when I put on my stilettos, like the moment right before when you're nervous, then Sasha Fierce appears, and my posture and the way I speak, everything is different." Now, the psychological priming here could be the sound of the chords, as she said. The sound of the music starting in the background, maybe her musicians or people on stage practicing just before the show begins. These could be regarded as triggering mechanisms for her to jump into her alter ego character, as she said, Sasha Fierce. Very interesting. Notice how she said, "And my posture and the way I speak, everything changes." This is her alter ego character coming to life, getting ready for the task ahead. Amazing stuff, fascinating. And this is how she dealt with her shyness, her inability to perform as a normal person, as her normal self. She created this character when she heard the music in the background and when she felt the nerves. This was the trigger that helped her to snap into her alter ego character. We can do this in our own lives, in anything that we see as difficult, any task, especially becoming a good, confident English speaker in any situation. Speaking to one person, speaking to a small group of people, or even speaking in a large hall with thousands of people. I'll say more about triggering your alter ego in a later lesson, so do subscribe. Okay, so let's now summarize this psychological theory. It's a very important one, so let's be clear about it. It comes in two parts. The first part, you can prime yourself by looking back at good quality media of yourself speaking. That's the first part. And the second part, you can also prime yourself by adopting, creating an alter ego character for yourself, and then triggering that alter ego character into action. Both the creation of the alter ego character, the adoption of it, and the triggering of it are both part of the priming mechanism. Now you can use either of those two concepts, either of those two parts of the priming mechanism, or even both if you want to, but they're both separate. Okay? Let's take a look at psychological theory number 2. This one's called self-perception. I really like this one.